What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. This episode was, I think, a little bit better than yesterday's episode. Yesterday's episode I wasn't too fond of, but um, this Joe Scully situation. Joe Scully is delusional. He honestly thinks, okay, yeah, Sonny killed his father back in what, 95, but he killed him with good reason. I mean, Sonny Joe Scully's father. I mean, Joe Scully Jr. is a screw up. So there's no way in the world he's gonna there's no way in the world Joe Scully Jr. is gonna finally be the one to take Sonny down. He's no match for Sonny. I mean, come on. Sonny dealt with the likes of Anthony Zaccara, Claudia Zaccara, Johnny Zaccara, Jerry Jacks. The list goes on and on. Lorenzo Alcazar. He dealt with a lot of enemies. The Russians, Karpov, a lot of enemies. Better, bigger than Joe Scully Jr. Why would Joe Scully be any different than any of those people who are sufficient and more powerful than him himself? So my thing is Joe Scully Jr. He's no match for Sonny Corinthos. Like he's just no match for him at all. Um, he's weak. His son is weak. They're both just weak. I mean, come on. What plans could they possibly have to take down Sonny? What plan could they possibly have that's not gonna fail? They suck. Point blank. They couldn't take down Sonny on their best day. They couldn't take him down on their worst day. 1 second. My thing about it is that Joe Scully, he's pretty much filling his son's head up with nonsense. Pretty much. He's filling his son's head up with nonsense that Sonny is this evil person and he's vindictive and stuff like that, but Joe Scully Jr. is horrible. He can't take Sonny down. Like I honestly don't believe that, and I don't think anybody else believes that. He's no match for him. That's just my opinion, but he's no match for him. Um, Todd. Todd is by far my favorite character. Todd, let me tell you, I'm a very biased person. I'm gonna admit that I'm very biased when it comes down to some of the characters on the show. Excuse the sun. It's like blaring sun right now. It's keep getting in my face. Like I cannot stand the sun sometimes. But anyway, Todd, let me tell you something. I'm very biased again, for some of these characters. In my eyes, Todd, Sonny, Jason, they can't do no wrong in my eyes. Even though I think they are wrong sometimes, but to me, they can do no wrong. That's just my opinion. Um, his scenes with Carly, I always like him. I always hope that him and Carly will hook up one day. I'm sure it's gonna happen after this whole debacle with Johnny is finally over. I think they should be together. Carly and Todd definitely should be together. Cause I know Blair, she's happy with Tomas or whatever his name is, the boring one from Landview. Um, but I can't wait to see Blair again. I think tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, tomorrow's episode. I think she'll be on, or Thursday. I think either tomorrow or Thursday. I think she'll be on the show. Um, I just think that Todd and Carly would make a better couple. His sarcasm is too funny to me. Todd is like my favorite character. He's always been my favorite ever since One Life to Live, of course. Always been my favorite. Ever since One Life to Live, he's always been my favorite. So he's always just Todd Manning is like the best person on this show. Absolute best. His sarcasm is just retarded to me because he's a funny character though. Carly, I don't understand something about Carly. She is hooking up with Johnny Zakara, but she's still legally married to Jax. and she's refusing to sign the divorce papers. I'm not understanding that myself, but I just don't get it. Her and Johnny, to me, I never saw them as a real couple. They suck as a couple. He's never really with her anyway, and then when he is with her, he's lying to her. So I don't understand that dynamic. Um, I'd rather see Star and Michael together though. But anyhow, who was it? Heather Weber, the dummy. I don't like Heather Weber. Everybody know I don't, but she's straight to a certain extent. She's a nut. Like seriously. Anyway, Steve Weber. I hate when she call him Steven Lars because it annoys me when she calls him that. Olivia, seriously, she's from Bensonhurst. I'm like, people from Bensonhurst normally, I think Olivia is kind of scared of Heather Weber, but I'm like, you're from Bensonhurst. You should be able to beat her down. That's my opinion. She should be able to beat Heather Weber down. Like, seriously. Heather Weber is what, 60? Olivia's like, what, 40? 41? I'm like, come on, you could take her. You're like 20 years younger than her. Kick her ass. Like, seriously. Olivia just needs to, like, find a clever way to beat Heather Weber, even though she's no match for Heather Weber, because Heather Weber is crazy. She can find any dirt on anybody. Heather Weber is blackmailing half of Port Charles right now. She's blackmailing, like, half the people in that town right now. So I'm like, yeah, nobody's going to beat Heather Weber. I want to address something real quick. From what I've seen from the previews that's coming up, I think in September, with the Robin situation, I didn't know they was bringing Robin back so soon. Some people said that it might have been a ghost or something like that, but no, I seen the preview. Heather Weber admitted to Anna that Robin was still alive. She admitted it to her. I don't know how Heather Weber switched Rob. How did Heather get Robin out of the thing? Hopefully that all them questions will be answered in September when this whole storyline comes to a head, because I've been missing Robin, honestly. You know, before I always thought, you know, I could care less about the character, but she grew on me, so I miss the character. Sonny and Kate, I haven't seen Sonny and Johnny in a scene in a very long time. They don't even have scenes anymore. What I want to know is Johnny Zakara out of the mob or not? I don't get the whole Zakara organization. Didn't Sonny get the Zakara organization when he married Claudia? When did he give it back to Johnny? Because even though Claudia died, shouldn't he still kept ownership of the Zakara organization? Did they? I don't even remember them ever addressing that. Like, what the hell happened to the Zakara organization? That should still be in Sonny's grasp. He should still have the Zakara organization. Anyway, Dante. He needs. I mean, I agree with him to a certain point. I could understand why he don't want Lulu working with Johnny, but I wouldn't trust Johnny Zakara either, but he needs to be supportive of Lulu because he's upset with her because she works late at the club or whatever, but he's a cop. There was times where he worked late and she didn't really get upset about it. So I'm like, for him to get upset is crazy. Anyway, I can't wait for these storylines to end. Steve, he can go. Like I say, he's clueless. He brings nothing to the table for this show. Anyway, I'll see everybody tomorrow. I'm out. Can't wait to see Blair, by the way. I'm out. See y'all tomorrow. Oh, tell me what y'all think about the background set for this.